Hello, Charlie here from Charlie's Position. Now, I'm sorry I haven't posted YouTube in a while. I've been fairly busy doing all sorts. Was going to upload this for about a couple weeks ago, but didn't have enough time to do so. But I thought about uploading this. Well, it's two things I want to talk to you about. The first thing is, sadly, a couple of weeks ago, my beloved dog that you probably wouldn't know about, his name's Murphy. He's a bulldog, and we've had him for about almost 3 years ago. And sadly, a couple of weeks ago, he was feeling very ill. He wasn't feeling too good, so we had to take him to the vets to get him sorted and checking out. But it turns out that the dog wasn't feeling too great. Didn't get enough medication to help him feel better, and you know, the doctors decided that it was time to put him away for good because they don't even have any choice but to help him out, because they couldn't help him out, unfortunately, because they tried so hard to help him get better, but there was no other way of helping him feel better. But then I did have a picture of him, of what he looks like. He's a lovely dog. There he is right there. His name's Murphy. As I said, had him for about nearly 3 years ago, and yeah, he will be quite missed apparently. I'm going to tell you a story about him. Sometimes he can be very naughty, like all dogs do. I mean, all he ever did was he poops. Well, not poops, but all the time he farts, which is quite a funny way of saying that. He farts, and he always wheeze or anywhere around this house, whether it's in the kitchen or the front entrance of the door. So he's quite a naughty lad, but for the most part, he's a very kind and loving bulldog, let's say. And he always wants me to give him strokes, which I always do. I always stroke him with using my foot. I was stroke on his back, like his back, and I stroke him nice and gently with my foot, with one of my Crocs, and yeah, he really loves being stroked, and he always loves when he gets his throat tickled as well, which is really nice. And Murphy, we will miss you very much from the past 2 weeks. I know it's been a couple weeks since you've sadly passed, but we will always remember you from the moments we've had you for the past 3 years. So we love you, Murph. Okay, next thing I want to touch about is describing yourself. Now, I did a thing in college where when I was in one of the lessons in college, I was discussing about describing your character, like designing your character, like a future character. Well, not future character, but like yourself, like what you want to be in the future. So I came up with about five facts about describing yourself. So the first one is what was the first one? How would my family describe me? Now, my family would describe me as intelligent because I have great knowledge of knowing things, of where it's like on games or any of that. So yeah, I would say my family would describe me as intelligent. I'm quite an intelligent person, I must admit. Now, the next thing is what's the next thing I want to discuss? What animal I would be if I wasn't human and why? Well, the animal I would be is a penguin, because I'm quite a cheerful person, and penguins are quite usually cheerful. They have a happy life with their family and friends in the Arctic, and so I think it's a nice way for penguins to be more cheerful with their families and their friends in the Arctic. And I'm quite a cheerful guy when I like talk to my friends and other people. And yeah, I'm quite a cheerful person. So I would say I would describe me as an animal, if I wasn't human, is a penguin. So that's the second fact. And first fact was the what my family would describe me, which was intelligent. Now the third fact is, what fictional character, whether it be from a book, film, or a TV show, that you most like. Now this is a good one, because the third one is none other than Dean Winchester from Supernatural. Now, if you know me, Supernatural is one of my favourite TV shows. It was the first TV show I ever watched since I was maybe 12 or 13. And it when I it got me really hooked into the show, because when I first watched it, I didn't know what to expect. But when I watched it, I was like, wow, this is something I've never seen before in a TV show like this. And then I watched the series, and I was just like, I was so hooked and so addicted to the show. It was like a really, really amazing show I've ever seen. I love the characters. I love the story, how the TV show was, the idea of it. Yeah, Sam and Dean Winchester as two brothers who like hunt on hunt demons and all sorts. And Castiel, who's a great character addition in the beginning of season 4. He's also a brilliant character as well. So I'd say Dean Winchester, because I'm more like intelligent, I'm more smarter. I'm quite a funny guy like he is, and I would describe myself what most of you folks would describe me as good looking, as what the women call Dean in that show, good looking, because the women always like Dean because of, yeah, more than they like Dean. And that's what other girls would say. Ooh, you're very good looking. That's what they would say to me, and I'm like, thank you very much. So yeah, I'd say Dean Winchester is what I'm most like, because as I've already said, the women describe him as good looking and lovely, and that's why I got described as lovely. So that's the third fact. Okay, guys, I'm sorry for the jump cut. Tomorrow's Monday, because I forgot to mention the other describing your character. Yeah, you get what I mean. So the thing I forgot as describing your character as a fact is what emoji face best describes you. And the emoji face that best describes me is a funny emoji, because a lot of people think I'm actually a funny guy, which I am. I'm actually a pretty funny guy. So I think I'm probably the right person for being the funniest guy ever. So yeah, I forgot to mention that. So let's continue on watching the video just now. Now the fourth fact is what superpowers I would have, and why. Well, superpowers I would have is time travel, because I feel like I could time travel like anywhere I want in the world, whether it's from maybe the 70s, the 60s, the 80s, the 90s, the 50s, even 40s. I can travel anywhere I want in time. That's kind of like a Doctor Who reference, but it's not like I'm in an episode of Doctor Who. It's nothing like that, even though it is about time travel. But I can time travel like anything I want in the world, because I just think it'll be a really great experience as a superpower. you know, getting to meet like famous people since they died, like if it was Abraham Lincoln being assassinated, or John F. Kennedy being assassinated, you know, all sorts of things. So, yeah, I would say time travel is probably my superpower. I think it would be a really good experience to go through that. And finally, the fifth fact is how would your friends describe you? Now, my friends would describe me as smart because I'm a very smart guy. I have really great casual wear. I get really, I'm really confident with being there. I get along with them, and you know, it's a really great way of being a smart guy as always, like every male should do, and even girls as well. So there's nothing to say about that. It's just how my friends would describe me as smart. And also, the third one, I can't exactly remember the exact topic what it's about. It's like, oh, I know, who do you admire? So the person who admired me is a person named Thomas Brown, or most people call him Tom. The reason I put him in there because I think he's friendly, he's funny, he's friendly, he's fun, he's nice, and he's noisy. He's very funny. He's just like, oh, I really don't want to do this maths. I really don't want to do it. I just want to give. Which I don't blame him for that. I mean, that's who most males are. We don't want to do maths. We can't figure out how to do maths. We're just like, oh, I don't want to do maths. But it is what it is. That's how college and schools happened about maths and English. So, yeah, I really, really I really like this, admire. So yeah, Thomas Stephen Brown is a person I admire at college. So Thomas Stephen Brown, if you're watching this, I hope you really like what those things I'm saying about you, and yeah, I hope you really like what I've said. So there you go, guys. I hope you guys really liked this video I did, and if you did, please do give it a big like, and please do leave a comment down below what you think about this video. I would like to hear your thoughts and opinions on what you think, and yeah, I'll see you all next time wherever I upload a new video, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. See you later.